Yes, sir.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Gene and Squeeze.
All opinions, very little facts.
You know what I'm saying? Back with episode 2. We appreciate the love on the first one.
Yes, sir, ski.
Yeah, we had a Squeeze gang in the building. Had a lot of friends and family. I don't know, man. I feel like I need like Gene team or something, but something, right? But anyway, it's all love.
It'll come overnight. It'll come overnight.
It's all love because y'all see I'm wearing the Squeeze World Order shirt anyway, so I'm Squeeze gang all day, every day.
Listen, he got it on. I don't even got it on.
You know, it's all right. Bad. It doesn't matter, man. It's family. We got to represent one another. You know what I mean? So what you get into this past weekend, man? Today, we had to record a different day because a lot of stuff happened over the weekend. So actually, we're recording today, which is Monday. Yeah.
Yeah, we were supposed to record last week, but my little brother's birthday.
Okay, shout out to Day.
Birthday, Day.
Yes, sir.
Then I had the Core concert Friday.
Who?
Core,
okay.
You never heard of Core before?
Underground, he not mainstream yet?
I mean, he ain't new. He been rapping for some time. He was with Meek Mill. He was with Dream Chasers.
I probably seen, you know what it is? Because I listen to a lot of music, right? Not more than, I'm not going to say more than you, but I listen to more than the average person, right? Yeah. So sometimes I hear something and might not hear anything for a while.
See, the type of rapper he is, he you gonna listen. Once you listen, you're gonna be like, oh yeah. Okay. He one of those type, like he ain't talking it ain't no bullshit. He talking like real rap, like.
Right, shout out to him. I'm gonna have to get on that.
Nah, facts. His concert.
Where was it at?
It was in the Gramercy Theater.
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
The joint was fire. I got there. It started at 7, so we got there. I'm rushing. I was busy that day, so I'm rushing. I get there at 7:15. I'm like, damn, late. I hope I'm good. Like, not thinking I hope I'm good, but I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just not knowing what they expect. Shit ain't started at 9.
Oh.
I got there. It was probably 50 people in there, so I'm like, damn, my boy did bad in New York.
You had a little session?
Okay. I'm like, yo, bro, my boy did bad in New York. It's 50 people in the spot. So I was like, nah.
Wait, what?
It was like 50 people there at 7, so nobody came on time, basically. He ain't start on time either, though. So,
right, so he knew already what time it was.
9 o'clock he started. That shit was packed out.
I was about to say, okay. Yeah, how many people that hold Gramercy?
I don't even know, but it looked like it was packed.
Actually, I've been in there, yo. That holds a good amount of people.
Yeah, probably about 500,000.
And where he from again? What state he from?
He from Philly.
From Philly, okay.
Yeah, and the crazy, I just found out about Core. Like, I heard him rap before, like you just said before. Like you just said, like, I heard him freestyle like on Instagram or something before. And my mans used to listen to him. He used to be like, yo, Core nice. But I never tapped in. So once I start streaming and being on Kick,
get with everything.
My people from Philly, shout out Migo and them, they start sending me his music. So when he dropped his album called Thorough.
Okay.
Thorough. I ain't gonna lie, to me right now, that's still the best rap album.
I'm gonna have to tap in.
Yeah. Yo, ride home from here. You gotta tap in.
Before we go any further, man, listen. Y'all did a lot of it last video. We need y'all to like this video, share it with a friend, tell them to share it with a friend, and have them share it with another friend. If you haven't subscribed, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I got some links as well in the description where you can follow Squeeze. Squeeze Reacts. His main page, his individual page. I got my YouTube up there as well too, where it's mainly fitness and vlogging. There'll be some new stuff on there, but had to make sure I got that out the way. I got so used to talking because y'all did the thing last time. Y'all just went right to work. You know what I mean?
Right.
But as he said he went to court. He said he's from Philly. We got some news out of Philly though as well, right?
Yeah, with P&B. But how was your week though? Before we go there, what you do this weekend?
Oh, you know what, bro? It's so crazy when you be in like because I've been home all summer, right? So it's been, even though like work is more so of a routine, being home now has kind of been like routine for me, right? So the weekend is like, every day is family time. You know what I mean? So for me over the weekend, I just chill, man. What we did, I actually did my fantasy football draft on Saturday.
I didn't even get into it yet.
You know what I mean? So look, don't judge me. Y'all that play, y'all know what it is.
Too.
Yeah, talk about that. I went and did that at my man's crib, and I met my wife and kids back at my best friend's house. We just chilled out. You know what I'm saying? Had a good time.
Right.
And tried to get some sleep, man. Yesterday was Sunday, right?
Sunday.
I woke up yesterday, went to the gym because I do that. I go to the gym a lot. That was a great day. And that made my weekend, man. Just had to go get a little bit of money from them because I win when I play. So I do.
I hear that.
I do. So again, back to Philly, we got P&B Rock. The relation is that Core is from Philly, who Squeeze was talking about, and P&B Rock is from Philly as well too.
Yeah. So that's why we just gonna jump into the P&B Rock topic. The killers got convicted this week. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they went to trial or whatnot, and they got found guilty. The Pops got convicted of murder, conspiracy, and robbery.
Wow.
They said, but the crazy thing is, they saying the son is incompetent for trial. Like,
yeah, that's what I was about to say. So is he? They don't know what they're gonna do with him yet.
I don't. Yeah, and he a minor too, so it's like,
he's 17,
it's looking
right?
like So he probably was 16 when it happened. Who know? I don't know, but it just, they saying they charged him as a minor, so it's looking like the same thing finna happen like with the Pop Smoke situation.
Right.
Little dudes go do 4 years, and I just hope that this little I'm not really going for he wasn't competent to do that, bro. Like, man, like, you went in the store, took somebody. You went in the store, bro. Took his jewelry, tried to get his girl jewelry, shot him in the shit. Like,
I don't want people mad at me, man. First, what I want to say is, obviously, again, every time we talk about it, R.I.P. to P&B Rock. I mean, right. I was a fan of his music, just how he carries himself.
He was my favorite from Philly. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was my top artist from Philly.
What's that joint he got? Selfish? That track? That's my that track though. That track is on my gym playlist, and it's not even like a hype song, but that song is just vibes, you know.
Right.
But I'll say this to your point about them saying that the son is mentally incompetent, right? I don't want people mad, man. Right? I know you like you don't want to hear it, and I definitely want justice served, right? When I look at a lot of things that happen in the news cycle, sometimes like we have mass shooters or people that commit heinous crimes that's of a different hue, they're able to get, mentally unstable, right? Mistrial, or they go to a mental facility. Yet every time a person of color commits a crime, it's far and few in between, or rare, that they even get someone vouching and saying, hey, they're actually not mentally stable. No matter what the crime is, it's always like, no, charge them to the full degree as an adult. Yeah. And I know, like, it's crazy because it's like, yo, what he did, he should be in jail. If he really has mental issues, should he not get the same treatment as his counterpart that commits similar crimes or worse?
Bro, I'm not going for that, bro.
I'm just saying, think about it.
Like, they had a whole scheme. Like,
they did what?
They burned the whip after all that. Like, everything involved into that was like, bro, he knew what the doing when he did what he did.
Okay, bro. So what about when I don't even know if I can say that on YouTube, but I can say mass. I can say that.
Yeah, but we know what you're talking about.
Yeah, right. So mass, when people do mass, what about them? They have a whole plot of everything. Like, Dylan Roof in South Carolina.
This is like totally.
What?
You can't compare this. This is a robbery.
Why can't
where you took somebody's life. This is somebody he went in there specifically for one person. When somebody go do a mass shooting, they going to kill whoever.
Bro.
He went in there for one person to get this jewelry. They had this shit planned. They seen him go in. This isn't like
so what about,
this is planned.
Okay. So what about
mass shooters be playing too?
Oh,
but
exactly.
Yeah, but it's like planned.
So
it's not planned because it's like you don't know who you finna kill. He went in there with the intention straight for him to get that off of him and to take his life.
So that's semantics, because at the end of the day, they still commit a heinous crime, right? Because if you could go, if you're like, I believe his name is Dylan Roof, it doesn't even matter. Whoever he is, the kid that went in the South Carolina church,
all right.
Let them pray with him. You got prayer. You went and got prayer, and then you started doing what he did to everybody.
Yeah, but that's some psycho shit. This ain't like, this kid is
that's psycho.
That's like some, but like this ain't the same kind of, I don't feel like this argument ain't matching, because, bro, this nigga went in there and he could have shot everybody in there then, if that's the case. If he wasn't mentally right on the walkout, this all witnesses, he could have shot everybody. He went in there for one reason, bro. I ain't really going for he wasn't.
Listen, I think whatever they can still get him on with time, he needs to serve that. I want to make that clear with everybody. All I'm pointing out is that we see it so many times. Every time a counterpart has that sort of crime or something.
I mean, who got off? I never really see them. They usually die or they be in jail for life when they do some heinous shit like that. Different. I don't really see people get too much of that.
What I'm saying is, it's the same thing as when allegations happen towards certain people. Depending on who you are, the allegations could be crippling or they could fall on deaf ears. What I'm saying is, he won't even get that sympathy or be looked at as a kid, which he is. Unfortunately, that did something horrible. I don't want to dismiss that. everyone else that does this, like that guy, Dylan Roof, he's looked at as a troubled kid. You understand? That's how the media puts it out there. He's a troubled kid, but this kid is a thug that listened to his father that just committed robbery.
Yeah, I'm about to get off.
It's crazy.
He about to get off.
Crazy.
Just like
he'll be in the facility though. He'll be in the facility.
Probably won't. He's a minor, so he could get out when he's 21.
Yeah, but if they're going where he can't stand trial, he has to be in some sort of state facility.
He'll be in a mental hospital probably somewhere, but how long? He ain't gonna be in there for life. He gonna be in there until he probably 21 or till he ready to get out.
I mean, you mentioned,
and it ain't nothing wrong with him.
Yeah.
Like they just putting this on him. Like he might be slow or something.
You mentioned Pop Smoke a few times. What do you think about?
Yeah, I feel like I don't
because the kid was 15, right?
15 or 16. Like, listen, don't get me wrong, man. Like I want them to be in jail or nothing.
But
like,
they committed a crime. They committed a crime.
Whatever happens. I just feel like, bro, these niggas is killing. These niggas catching bodies at 15, coming home, and then I really don't like. I don't want to sound kid, like, cause I don't want to sound like. But it's just like it's just like.
It's your opinion.
Yeah, it's just my opinion all the time. I just feel like sometimes, like with the Pop Smoke, nigga got the interview. And it's like he's getting clout off of killing Pop Smoke. Like, bro, if he didn't even, we don't even know if he did it.
We spoke about that last episode a little bit.
I don't think we did.
Bro, Adam 22, man, culture, you know.
Yeah, I
don't know how you, and you in LA, where obviously what happened. I don't know why you.
Yeah, he's different with Adam.
Yeah, he's a.
You know, I don't watch nothing he do.
He been different for a little while. He
get people in there just to indict themselves. Feel like to me, like
he the new Vlad.
Fuck with Vlad too. That's the
but Vlad do the same thing.
Vlad,
if we ever have a guest on here and you have activities that don't align with my civilian lifestyle, I will not ask you questions that put you under a microscope. So don't worry when we start having guests.
Yeah, I ain't asking nobody. I don't care about what you do.
Oh man, but
I'm just saying, like that whole, it just bro, because it's like
it is.
I know niggas that got life. Like
for less
from 16,
probably,
like
right?
TK. Look at TK. Yeah. He got 55 years.
But man, what was he doing?
So so you can't say that he wasn't nothing mentally wrong with him.
Okay, so his defense attorney should have took that angle.
No, but I'm asking you. Do you think there's nothing mentally wrong with him? He was a kid too.
It got to be.
He's a kid too.
It's the same way. P&B Rock killer. It's the same way I feel about a lot of these. When we spoke about last time with the Julio Foolio, right? Them kids been doing that since they've been 15, 16. I feel like there's something chemically imbalanced because of the environment they grew up in that doesn't allow them to fully have their prefrontal cortex, sorry y'all for the words, but that's what it is, develop all the way to where they can make sound decisions that would not allow them to just be out there as if taking another person's life doesn't matter. That's what I feel. So to answer your question about TK, yeah, I'm sure there's a possibility because again, environment plays into that, right? Not only environment outside, but environment inside. And then did they even fully mentally develop? Because at 15, 16, you're still mentally not fully developed, right? So now we talk about the 17-year-old. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, man, you don't really mentally be dead until you about 25, 26.
Wow, it's a long time. Yeah, yeah.
Well, that ain't the case. You gotta, man. Listen, motherfuckers gotta own up for what they doing.
Absolutely. Again, and I don't agree with Adam interviewing dude neither. I don't agree that there needs to be another way that if someone does have mental issues, they still serve time. P&B
be on there in a couple of years too.
Hopefully
he'll be on
not,
no jumper.
bro.
He'll be there.
R.I.P. to P&B Rock again,
for
man.
real, that's RP. He'll be on that. He'll be on no jumper soon though. I can almost guarantee.
Yeah, if I was a betting man, I'd bet on that too.
Yeah.
I wonder what the spread would be.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yeah. You want to not take the under.
Right. You want to go right into Julio Foolio since we mentioned Jacksonville already? There's a lot of updates around. This whole podcast better not be around. It ain't gonna be around that, right? A lot of dark stuff.
Nah, it's got to be talked about.
Okay.
Yeah, some shit got to be talked about.
All right, what's
but yeah, update? Like it's a whole bunch of updates. It's from last week.
Yeah,
I done seen
new video.
It's another new video.
Yeah.
Oh, when he was just outside the club and stuff. Yeah, I saw that. But the crazy is, I was listening to something the other day, and I was just telling my bros this, like, you know that? Did you know that? Who's the owner of Tesla? Elon Musk, right?
Yeah.
You know that Tesla cameras record
24/7
when the car's off, parked, all that. So you know that footage.
You about to get the streets game?
Yeah, I've been giving my bros this game for a minute. That Tesla record 24/7.
Yeah.
Like when the car's off, that shit just chilling, parked up on the block. That shit is recording.
Let me give him a quick. Let me give him a quick PSA. Hey, y'all know who I'm talking to. For those of y'all that do what y'all do, I'm just saying.
Listen,
because in the store, and they can access it at any time.
Elon Musk is giving them like there's no. Yeah, it ain't no like they don't need no warrant, nothing for that. Like they can straight just call. They straight just call it and they giving them the footage.
That's all.
That footage that we see when they run past the car.
The owner of the car doesn't even have any control over that footage. He
doesn't have no control. It's straight calling Tesla. Yo, we need the footage from this car from this time, such and such. Hey, yo, bro, the video footage when they running through the yard, that's from a Tesla.
That one too?
That's from a Tesla. When they running through the yard with the guns and you see them running, that's from a car. Wow. That's why it was like one little clip. When you see them running through with the gun, they ran past the Tesla car.
I seen the other one that was from it.
From a Tesla?
Yeah, they had like multiple clips that was from that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But yeah, what they did was some of the updates too was that they had more footage showing Julio Foolio outside the first spot that he went to where he had to perform.
Yeah.
But he was I'm sorry, bro. You in the streets, he was lacking because they was following him from the first spot.
The whole night.
I'm paranoid. If I'm him, I am paranoid because people.
But you know, his shoulders. I mean, like I said, his shoulders. Pause. His
Wait, how's that pause?
Nah, just pause. It's just pausing me. I'm not pausing. I think I'm pausing myself. Like,
bro, I was about to.
I'm gonna pause you down if you say something crazy.
Yo, whoa, pause. You gonna pause me down? That's crazy. Come on, bro.
You get it. You get it. All right. So look, Julio. They had their guard down. I said shoulders. They had their guard down because they in Tampa, bro. That's 3 hours from Jacksonville. So like most times, bro, realistically, sometimes motherfuckers ain't traveling to come kill you.
That is true. That is
so like he's in Tampa,
detail.
so he like I'm cooling right now, like, but you don't know that somebody gave a drop on you and they there. Yeah, and you a
what
factor.
What do you mean somebody gave the drop on himself?
He gave a drop, but the girl gave a drop too.
Yeah.
So
the
girl had the drop on him, even though he gave the drop on himself. Imagine him giving a drop on himself, right? And they didn't already know. So they 3 hours away. They would have probably never got their time to do nothing by him just making that post. So they had the drop where they was waiting.
Following him from the first spot where he performed, then the second spot, then the second spot after our spot, and then unfortunately, finally his demise at the suites or whatever.
And it's oh my God! See, so this might be like a 20-minute
segment
just cause. Did you see the I got a few points to hit on this, but did you see the? I should have sent this to you because I know you probably didn't see it. The driver in the car made an interview. Did you see that? He had an interview.
The driver in what car?
In Julio Foolio's car. He's in an interview right now with Say Cheese. And
wait, he survived?
He survived. He got shot 8 times.
He was driving Julio's car, right?
Yeah.
See, a lot of people didn't know that because when I was looking at Twitter and, sometimes I read the comments, they was like, oh, why would Julio... First of all, a lot of y'all asking those questions. They never been around bullets, never been shot at. You just trying to go somewhere where it's open, whether somebody's shooting from that direction or not. You just trying to get out.
That whole interview was like, I feel like that whole interview was like, that is nasty work because for one, the case is brand new.
Yeah.
The case is brand new. You shouldn't be talking about it.
At all.
And he didn't say nobody's name, none of the guys' names, but it was little shit he said in there that just is like on some rat. Like he says, like, we was sitting there, like, because they got followed. You can see, we all know that they've been followed.
Mm-hmm.
So they went to the hotel and they couldn't get in because it was like they was trying to book it at 3 a.m.
Oh, yeah, it's over.
Yeah, you're not getting in. So they was outside just sitting there looking through the phone when it happened. Like they was in the phone trying to find a telly when they came and started squeezing them.
You know what's crazy? Imagine if they did get into the hotel room. What would happen?
They probably still be here.
Or we probably talking about innocent people too.
Or they probably would have waited till the morning till he left. Who knows? We never know. But it's a lot. And
I gotta watch that because
you gotta watch that interview. Is
you
nasty,
can't dry snitch, man.
That wasn't dry snitching. That was straight just like
straight telling.
Yeah, that shit is telling. Like it's too soon.
Sorry, man.
It's too soon to be having an interview. Bro. It's been a month, and the shit he said in the interview, this shit had me crying. He said some shit like. Sean Kine asked him something, and I don't rock with Sean Kine, and I only watched this interview because just because you feel me, it's a little research, and I was just like, I really watched it because I don't with Sean Kine, and I'll make that perfectly clear. He gave me 2 strikes for Charleston White. So I don't yeah, hell yeah. So right when I on the beginning of my YouTube journey, I was reacting to Charleston White and then Charleston White commented on my comment like, "Oh, I'm getting you took down." I'm like, "What?" Then the next day, I got 1 strike.
So you don't rock with either one of them?
Neither.
All right, so don't use none of their clips then.
Never.
No, all right, noted.
Nah, they might try to get you a strike or something maybe. Yeah, I don't rock with them. But they I watched the interview just because of that. I wanted to see what someone was talking about. And he said something like, "Yo, it's crazy that Julio Foolio died for people to know that I make music."
Oh my God, bro. Bro,
yeah, bro, I broke out in tears when I heard that. Because he asked him something about like Julio Foolio. Homie said, "Yo, it's fucked up. Julio had to die for people to know I make music."
So he want the spotlight. He happy. He type happy right now.
Yeah, he want the clout. He got grazed in his head, I think 3 times. Shot in his arm, he said, both his arms. He even shot 8 times, he said, though. But then it was some more news with the shooters now.
Oh my God.
Maybe I get into the shooters though. The shooters, the light-skinned kid, I think his name was Sean, I think, or something like that. Him, he allegedly, because this is what I seen. This is what I seen to Foolio. This is what I seen. They said he's allegedly the one who shot Foolio last time.
Oh.
When he got shot in his foot last year.
Yeah.
They said they found bullet rounds in his mom's car, in his mother's car. So he's spinning in his mom whip. This is how this is when you know shit up out here. When you got, they gonna try to shoot somebody in his mom's car, like his mom don't gotta drive that car. Like niggas don't remember you just spun in this car.
And it could be his mom's driving and somebody air it out.
Yo, listen, you gotta make it make sense, man. You gotta make it make sense. So they found the bullets in the car. And this is a year ago.
Right.
So nigga, you ain't get a car wash, you ain't checked the car, none of that.
Yeah.
All right. And then the other.
See, telling on themselves. Go ahead,
yeah, they finished.
Telling on themselves.
Then what else was it?
The Don Julio, the picture of the Don Julio that they tried to use against him?
Nah, I wasn't even gonna get on that.
Okay.
Everybody been trolling with the Don Julio now. Yeah. That's the new thing. But what was the other thing?
Is stupid anyway.
Yeah, I guess so. And one of the other dudes that's locked up, that's involved in it, his brother or cousin got killed at a high school football game in 2018.
Yeah.
So Foolio used to diss him a lot. Name was Spaz or something like that. I just seen that when I was driving here.
Oh man.
And
it's
all get back. That's all it is.
It's crazy because I grew up like people would never believe me like where I grew up at. But I stayed far. I didn't want nothing to do with that, man. I stayed far away from it. You got people that's out here, for the most part, willingly living that type of lifestyle.
Yeah, sometimes when you don't see, I was in that since a youngin, and when it's like when you ain't your mom, you just got your mom, your pops going to something, your pops ain't in your life. Sometimes your mom, she doing her best, but I got an older brother. I was influenced from my older brother, and then his friends and stuff like that. So I just easily the streets is easy to get drawn into that. It's not like it's easy because then you get shown love certain times. Like it's easy to get drawn into that, but you gotta have your own mind too, though. Like you gotta have your own mind. You can't let nobody that's all it is. And I heard they did this for money. They said Julio mom did an interview too. They said they did it. They in court. They saying this was for some bread. So niggas broke.
I mean, bro, you could
get a job.
What's so crazy?
Because what you gonna do this for? A little 50K, 100K, you can't even spend it.
And what's so crazy is that if you wait, let the court take due process, right? Let your son or your friend get a proper goodbye or burial. Then you could do your interviews or a book or whatever and get some bread. Am I wrong about that?
Yeah, I mean, let the case be over and stuff. I mean, that's his mom. I don't know. I'll do what you want.
R.I.P. to him again, man. Let's take it a little bit. Let's go a little bit lighter, man. Let's talk about the Olympics. That's good news.
USA.
Yes, let's go.
We want gold, baby. Curry.
Got that gold. The chef.
Steph.
Shout out to Kelsey Plum.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the best women's player in the world, Miss Asia Wilson. Still trying to get that jersey. That's the best women's player in the world,
best
bro.
Woman fighter.
Yo. And shout out to, and we can shout out to was that? She's from Algeria, I said, right?
What was that?
Amani Khalif. She won the gold, man. Y'all, I'm gonna say it again. A lot of y'all owe her an apology.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, Steve. Being a man about it. Even like, yo, if she was.
She's strong as hell, though. I ain't gonna lie.
She won the gold. But listen.
I was looking at her picture. I'm like.
Nah, check it. I'm gonna tell you something. We're gonna go back.
I'm still not convinced. I'm sorry, though.
Yo,
I'm still not convinced.
That fight I just watched when she fought the boxer from China. her name I'm losing her name. It was a good fight, bro. It went to the distance.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm looking at them fight.
Like the girls are just weak.
Thank you.
I just was weak. I couldn't beat her.
Thank you.
I just couldn't beat her.
Couldn't take a punch because you never got hit that hard. You're in the Olympics. Everybody's supposed to be the best of the best.
Yeah, this is what we trying to win.
Yo,
just gonna put the beats on you. Trying to win.
That's who started that hype train, though. The lady from Italy, man. She owe her an apology for real.
Yeah, because they've been super cyberbullying her.
Super cyberbullying.
And I'm one of them. I'll be in the comments talking shit too, and you Instagram.
This guy, come on, bro.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
This guy.
Until I see the facts, though. When I seen it and I seen her interview, I watched her little interview.
And I sent you
the
article of her picture as a child, right?
Yeah, I seen it.
Right.
Yeah. So after that, I was all right.
And like even my mans, I love you. He got a podcast. You know who you are. Shout out my man.
Shout out Paulie
the Bull.
What's his podcast?
Podcast is a 2020 vision. You can follow him at 1080p on Instagram or 2020 vision on Instagram and YouTube. Does a lot of dope work. That's my man's. I'll be on his podcast sometimes. He was like, yo, she could have been or the hospital could have misgendered her because she had an inverted, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We be out of this, man. Yo, you
I'm saying. That's what he told me, and I was like, nah, B.
Jason Tatum.
I wasn't trying to hear that. We gotta get to Jason Tatum. I wasn't trying to hear that because I'm like, yo, like, bro, just give the lady her props, man. She wasn't misgendered. Yeah, she's a strong female.
She just strong as hell.
Shout out to her because I'm happy she won. Because to close out all that noise and still focus on the prize is crazy.
Right,
bro. I don't want to know how it feels to have. Forget just being like going like a viral moment. We're talking about the whole world is watching the Olympics. Yeah. Can you imagine how many comments were her trending? Probably people mail, finding her family, all of that stuff.
DM going crazy.
Crazy, yo. All right, but shout out to her, man. We gotta leave.
Lie. We look good right here, too.
I love it, man. We didn't have that last episode, but y'all see what it is. Man. Love it. So we're gonna go to the ladies again, man. Ladies won the gold against France.
Right.
Yo, shout out Gabby Williams too, man, on France. She's a hooper.
She was balling.
She's a hooper.
She was balling.
Actually, she didn't even start the season out with her team in Seattle so she could focus on the Olympics. Straight dedication.
Yeah, they trying to get that gold for the US.
And look, silver means that the work paid off, bro. Yeah. I know it's not gold, but yo, y'all got silver out of the whole world. That's a big deal. It ain't gold like the USA, but still, that's like real, like they have nothing to hang their hat on, bro. Yeah. Nothing.
It ain't gold.
It ain't gold. Again, shout out to the ladies, man. You know what's crazy? Kelsey Plum played, right? Asia Wilson played, Collier played, but you know who didn't play? Diana Taurasi. She didn't play in the gold game.
Yeah, why not?
They didn't. They had what they needed on the floor, right?
Yeah,
but
just like Jason Tatum.
That's why I bring that up because Jason Tatum didn't play either. He didn't play against Serbia both times.
He played in the last game.
Serbia? A little bit?
No, against France.
He did?
Yeah, he played. He got it. Yeah, he got it.
Like how long?
Not long, but he got it. He got a bucket. He dunked it and all that. He did his little dunk.
But I think you feel like that's a story of him not getting the minutes that we as fans probably think he should get. Or you think it's a non-story, especially since they won gold now?
Yeah, man. I just feel like, bro, he was one of the weakest links at that position on the team.
Okay,
like,
see how you said
at that position.
Okay,
yeah, not on the team because he's better than a lot of people. But you got KD, you got LeBron, you got Bam Adebayo, you got Anthony Davis, you already got a good, You
think he could have? Do you think he could have took Devin Booker's minutes? No,
Devin Booker was doing this thing, bro.
I'm glad you said like that. He did. Devin Booker did everything.
Devin Booker started every game too.
Not just. No. He didn't start. He came off the bench, I think.
Nah, he was starting.
With Steph, he did? I don't remember.
Nah, Devin Booker was starting, bro.
But look, his plus.
Not every game, though. Yeah, you're right.
But for people that's into analytics, his plus minus was 78.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He shot over 40. You see him, they got the pictures of him diving on the ground.
Yeah.
And even before the Olympics came around, when they talk about people doing the dirty work or doing whatever, there's a tweet where Devin Booker said, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Which shows you he just wanted to be a part of winning.
Yeah, he just wanted to win that gold.
So I say that because I was definitely having this argument of like the optics of the reigning NBA champion, right? The number one option on his team, although Jaylen Brown got all the awards, so a lot of people still debate that, right? Yeah. The optics is, how do you have a caliber of that guy not get minutes? And right now it's hindsight. 2020 is hindsight because they won, they did what they need to do, right? Yeah. But during the moment, how do you have a person or player of that caliber not get the minutes?
You got KD, you got LeBron.
And KD was injured before, so he rested. Yeah. So we knew somebody was going to be the odd man out.
He had to go sit down for
the team was stacked, bro. Yeah, the team was stacked. Lit. So I think it's lit. So I gotta agree now.
Even Halliburton, he ain't get no burn either.
I mean, come on,
but you're gonna
Curry, play right? Drew Holiday,
you got Derek White,
right? You got LeBron who could play point.
Yeah, exactly. We ain't got time for the half slacking. Like,
right.
Yeah, we know you can pass the ball good, but we need
even Joel Embiid sat the games that they didn't need.
Joel Embiid had to sit down too.
Yeah.
I felt like
he was playing. Listen, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I was getting frustrated a few games watching him play.
Yo, bro, I felt like he was trying to make us lose, bro. You know, he not from here.
I was saying that he should have.
This nigga trying to blow fools.
He should have played with France. That's what I was saying.
He should have got out of here. I ain't gonna lie. I felt like I was glad they benched and beat a few of them games.
Yo, it's crazy though. Think about it. You had the USA women's versus the ladies of France, and the men's versus in both games was amazing. I was
surprised by Canada, bro.
Why? They played bad.
They did. I mean, I'm just surprised.
Yeah, they played bad.
Lost. They played bad. That boy, from Denver, Jamal, he ain't do nothing either. He was just out there.
I mean,
he was sightseeing.
I'm gonna tell you this. Besides the year, a lot of people might disagree, but besides the year they really won the title, he has a tendency of doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, but for whatever reason, Jamal, every time you play the Lakers, you ball out. I don't know what your deal is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every time you play the Lakers, he ball out. And he do, bro. He averaged 32, 7, and 6. I don't get it. He do. Yeah, you gotta check it out. But they won, man. KD, Bron, and Steph, man. Yeah, Steph. We're not gonna see that again.
So
it's over because it's another 4 years. These guys are on the
36, they're 5.
Back end. Look, because they're so elite, they're still in their prime, but they're on the back end of their prime.
Yeah.
And it's like, I enjoyed it, man. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was great. I didn't really have any doubts during the entire time.
Never.
But
I ain't gonna lie, Serbia had me sweating.
Nah.
They had me sweating a little bit.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you why. Yes, they was down by 17 USA, right?
Yeah, they had me sweating.
But because they never made a run, I said they're good. And because all the offense was Steph, I said, yo, it's only a matter of time before KD start making this pull-up, before Bron starts driving, Drew Holiday and Derek White causing havoc on defense, and then Embiid got in the groove as well, too. Because at some point, Embiid, you got to take it personally playing against Jokic, who is the best big man in the NBA. Or you disagree with that?
No, that's facts.
Right. So if you're Joel Embiid, the reigning league, Jokic just won it again, right?
Yeah.
Right. So Joel won it the year before. If it's you and him, that's kind of been going back and forth. There's always a comparison. You gotta what Jordan said. I took it personally.
Yeah.
You gotta take it personally, yo. So I was happy about it, man. I'm glad. I'm glad they won. What else we got?
Shout out to USA, man.
Shout out to USA, man. But you know what? I don't want to just talk basketball too. I just real quick shout outs, man. Shout out again to the to Noah Lyles. He got the gold, even though he's a hater.
Mount Vernon got the gold too.
Yes.
From Mount Vernon, from New York.
Oh man, I'm so
mad. His name too. That's crazy because I'm from Mount Vernon.
What's his?
I need to know that.
It's Shy or something like that. What's his name?
I don't even remember.
You want to look it up real quick? Yeah, look it up real quick. Well, I'm gonna get some shout outs for the goal. Obviously, we got Simone Biles who did her thing.
He younger than me, I don't
right?
know,
And the gymnast. We got the other men of the track, the relay race, right? What else we won there, man? Swimming. Shout out to the ladies and the men in swimming. They did their thing. And because we won that gold too, we tied China with the most golds for the Olympics. I mean, we got the most medals, but we tied them with 40. You found him yet?
Yeah, Rob Benjamin.
Rob Benjamin. I'm glad you found it because we gotta put some respect on his name. He's from the town. He's from Money Earning Vernon. Money Earning Vernon. Shout out to you. Amazing job, man. And then you seen the other dude too, that's 17 years old, track. I think his name is Quincy. Quincy, his name?
School. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, he's like summer break, about to start school and he about to be. Shout out to you, bro. Yo, stay focused though, man. Stay focused. Obviously, to get to where you're at such a young age, you got extreme dedication. I love to see it, young king. Stay focused because the sky's the limit. It's amazing. Mm-hmm. What else we got on the docket today? You wanna talk about Blueface, Krishan? You want to talk about them?
Blueface, baby.
Give him a quick update. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I was just saying he got 4 years. His pops.
4 years. What he do again?
I thought it was a violation. I thought they said
parole?
He was probation or something, or parole or something. I thought they said he was doing 90 in the day. But, remember like 2 years ago, he shot something in Vegas. Mm-hmm. You remember that? Mm-hmm. Something like outside the club or something. Like I don't know if it was like, if that's part of the probation violation or something, they making him do that. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But I know it's just messed up. He got to go do 4 years. Krishan in jail. The baby finna be 1.
Well, who gonna have the baby?
I think her friend got it. I don't know who got it.
Don't give me the line. Isn't her network like full of people that are like people of faith, right? Some of her network.
I don't know. I don't really follow her too much.
I seen that sometimes. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. They both used to get on my nerves.
They got a show. It's crazy, bro. You got to be uber annoying or ratchet to get a show, and I don't want the show that bad. You know what I'm saying? I want to show, like, if I get a show, I want to show my true self as much as possible.
Right.
So a lot of the times when you see them, it's like, man, is that really their characters? And now we see it probably is with them both doing jail time. And what's she doing again?
I don't know. Remember she stole a car or some shit back in the day. I don't know what she locked up for. Don't get me on headline. All right. Because her fans ripped my head off or something.
Yeah, facts. It's like they got it. We'll see. See if they get out on good behavior.
Free her.
Yeah.
Free look, because it's unfortunate the baby.
Yeah. So they could be parents. So they could be parents. Not because we just saying free them to free them. Like they, they did wrong. But because of the baby, hopefully the baby got a good support circle to make sure that the baby grows up well as much as possible, man. What I want to lean into now, somebody else got arrested too, man. Your boy Nelly. Yo, listen, man. I'm gonna say, yeah.
No, do your thing.
Listen, man. Him and Ashanti already got married too.
Yeah.
Right. Shout out to them because we didn't even touch on that. The baby's on the way.
Pause.
Right. You right. Baby's on the way.
You want to do that?
Nah, you started that, bro. You talking about his shoulders. I don't want to do that the whole episode. Come on, truth. Man. This guy, the baby is on the way.
Touching on too much.
Come on, man. So Nelly got arrested. What he get arrested for, bro?
He got called some jiggers.
Yeah, he was on his freak tip.
Yeah, but they saying like
on his freak tip.
I don't know though, because they say he won or something. They wasn't trying to give him his money in the casino, something like that. Like, I'm not too sure. I heard the story, and then they were saying he had some jiggers in his pocket, but they didn't even lock him up for that. Like I think they locked him up for the driving without a license.
But see,
a warrant from driving. So
if they didn't arrest him for that, this is what I'm talking about too, about optics. When people of color get arrested, why is that in the news? See what I'm saying? If he didn't get arrested for possession of having that, why is that? Like, why do I need to know that?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about, like the character assassination or the classification of somebody that's a person of color in the media.
Nelly, man, you too old to be popping jiggers.
Too old, but he also said
too old for that shit. Man.
He said the reason why him and Ashanti work is that she allowed him to be him. Whatever that means, it works for them.
Right.
I don't want to,
Come on,
I don't want to interpret it any type of way.
Nigga. You 50 almost, nigga. You popping E-pills, is over.
I don't want to interpret it no type of way, nothing like that.
I was laughing when I seen that shit. I was like, this nigga
like,
Nelly,
what? He got arrested for what? What's going on, bro?
I set off the jiggers.
Nah, he said it's getting hot in here.
That's why. He off them jiggers. It's hot as hell. He off them jiggers.
Yo, crazy.
Yeah, Nelly wildin', man. Shout out to
crazy.
Nelly.
You know who else is wildin' though too, right?
Who that?
Travis Scott. That's your man's though, right?
Hell no.
You don't like Travis Scott?
Not really. I'm not a fan of Travis Scott.
Yo, you got beef with everybody this
I ain't got beef with him. I just don't. I'm not a fan of his music.
You're not
at all.
You don't like Fiend? That's him, right? Or that's Uzi? That's him.
No,
right?
That's him. I don't like that. That shit is dirt. To me, that shit is dirt to me. That's why the name. That's why the name of this podcast is
all opinions?
Because that's my opinion. He dirt. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, people will say that's very little facts because he got that young generation, bro. They love him.
Yeah.
Or they did love him. But
he's a cornball, bro.
He got arrested for fighting his bodyguard, right?
Yeah.
What was he fighting him for? Because
he felt like he wasn't protecting him enough from the
bro, paparazzi. And he was out in France.
Yeah.
Are you seeing some of the videos, right?
Bro,
what are they supposed to do?
Bro, you are Travis Scott, bro. Like, you think people, like, you think paparazzi not gonna follow you in France? You not from there.
Yo.
So when they see you, they course paparazzi gonna be.
Like they say, you don't come here. We're taking every opportunity because guess what? I need to sell these pictures in the story to feed my family.
Right.
I mean, I know some people hate it, like paparazzi, but it is a job. They make money. If you make, it is a job. It's freelance, but you know what I'm saying?
You saw what he did to the kid the other day. Kid tried to get a picture with him the other day. No. He walked past him, like, pushed the kid hand. Oh, but then he took the picture, but he walked by him first and was like, yeah, he knew they was about to take him up. Like, bro, you can't shit on your fans. Like, cause it's the only reason why you where you at.
and because he's still, bro, low key, Astro World, that event that happened at Astro World, RIP those people, he's still feeling the effects of that, bro.
Yeah. So
you gotta, like, you can't be walking around here like, you know what I'm saying, like your stuff don't stink, man. Like, your fans is what's putting money in your pocket. You not,
without them, you nothing.
You are a huge star, Travis. But again, you gotta remember, that's why I talk about people knowing, like, the playing field. You're not as big as you were before that event happened. That's a fact. That's not all opinion. That's a fact that people don't even realize. So, like, yeah, he took the picture, but bro, like, I'm
like kind of like the kid, hey, he like mushed his hand away, then stopped and was like, "There's some weird little."
Because he thought I'm telling you, he
that's
thought
it.
about
Instantly,
that, bro.
Like, oh, I'm bugging.
He's like, oh man, he's
because
like,
the kid had his head, he like pushed him away a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, hold on, do a little thumb up and kept it pushing. But it's like, bro, it was just him too. It ain't like it's 100 fans. When it's 100 fans, I get it.
Right.
If it's 100 motherfuckers trying to get a picture with you, yo. But if it's one dude,
we gotta do a group picture.
Yeah, if it's one dude,
picture, yo, y'all all crop, Photoshop.
Nah, if it's 100 people, ain't nobody getting the picture. We out of here. But if it's one person, two people, yo,
take a picture of me moving. Like, cheese, right. Take a picture of me moving. Word up.
We ain't about to flick it up 100 times.
Yeah, hopefully, we'll see. Obviously, he probably out already. I don't even know.
I'm pretty sure,
I didn't really care. I'm not I'm not saying I'm not a fan. He made a couple of songs I listen to. It's not like, he dropped an album or a single. I'm like, I got to listen. That's not me.
It's not that.
No, it's not that. But look.
With me.
But look, he's worked his way up, man. He got a great following, and shout out to him. But stop being a moron, bro. Take these pictures. You know what I'm saying? Let paparazzi do their thing. You don't go out to France all the time. They don't see you all the time out there making music. You might do the fashion shows or whatever, but, you know, that's it.
Praise the people,
man. But I want to, real quick, bro, I just want to, I want to kind of pivot to this. It's a little bit more, well, all of this is serious, but this is a little bit more serious and somber. I don't want people, you know what I'm saying, I'm not trying to make y'all sad watching this, but I do got to talk about a gentleman, Lazar Dukic, I believe is how you pronounce his name. He was competing at the CrossFit Games in Texas over the weekend. Not sure if you saw it, but unfortunately, he drowned at the event, and it was on live TV. You know what I'm saying? Prayers and condolences to all his loved ones, his family.
RP.
His brother is a competitor as well, too. I believe he was just 28 years old, very young, whole lot of life left to live. And I saw the video. Normally, I don't like watching stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't, when somebody told me what happened, I couldn't believe that happened, if that makes sense, right? Yeah. Because we're talking about CrossFit, which is a very, very large sport, which a lot of people do. And unfortunately, once he gets in the water, he comes to a certain part where he's like almost there, but he's in the middle, and you see him struggling, man. You see him flailing, and at that point, you know, because you know what the video is. At that point, you know
that's what it was.
Yeah, and when you hear the reports that they stopped, they had people that had the paddle boats, I think, too, and they stopped some people from going in. Mm-hmm. Reportedly, I gotta check that, but reportedly, they stopped some people from going in to save him, bro. And if you seen the video, you might ask, like, yo, why didn't any competitor stop and help him? But I don't think that's for the competitors to own.
Yeah.
I think that's for the owner, the event coordinators, the people that's supposed to be there, making sure that every athlete who's adding to this is safe.
Lifeguards, all kind of shit.
Right. There's so many preventions that you could have did. And, you know, when you do a triathlon, you know where the swimming part of the triathlon is at, right? In the event?
Yeah.
In the beginning.
Yeah.
When you do the CrossFit Games, it's probably like the third or fourth
activity. Tired, like you're already exhausted and all that, like out of breath.
Bro, I've been crawling through mud. I done lifted sandbags. I probably went over a couple of walls, did some handstands, some cleans and jerks. And look, all my friends that do CrossFit, because it's a lot of y'all, this is not me getting on the sport. I'm talking about this very, very, very particular incident that occurred to where I don't care what anybody says, it was negligence and it cost somebody their life. You know what I'm saying? The brother rightfully so, was upset. And you know what's crazy? The event kept going for the weekend, man.
What?
They didn't stop it. But I want to shout out the reigning women's champion. I don't have her name. I apologize, but y'all could Google it. She said because of the event, the incident that occurred, she was dropping out, and she personally decided not to continue competing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So shout out to her. Again, man, RIP to him, Lazar Dukic, I believe is. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name, but we couldn't be talking about these current events with sports Olympics and you know, with this being a big sport, I felt like it would be wrong if we didn't you know what I'm saying, touch on that real quick and just, you know, send thoughts and prayers. Come on, bro. Let it go. I ain't say bro. Nothing. Let it go. I see you. I'm just sitting right here.
I'm chilling, bro.
I'm sitting right here.
Bro, do your thing. I'm just here.
Oh, my gosh, man.
I'm just here, man. I'm just here.
Anyway, moving on, man. What a way to kill a topic. Yo, you are ridiculous, man.
You gotta just chill.
I'm chilling.
You gotta chill on touching things, man. Next topic. What's good?
Yo, this guy, man. Yo,
listen, if you watch my page, you know this is what I do. Yo, all day. Goodness. This is what we do all day. So we do this all day on the channel. Squeeze Gang, they know what's up.
Unfortunately,
they gonna get you in the comments too.
Make sure y'all. Nah, chill. Make sure
y'all get them.
Hey. If y'all act crazy in the comments, I ain't gonna tell y'all where to get the shirt from. Get the shirt. Squeeze World Order.
They come up there. Merch dropping probably this week, next week.
Unfortunately, we gotta kind of stay around this, man. Want to send a lot of love to D Smoke and Sir and the rest of their family. Unfortunately, their mother.
Let them know who D Smoke is for the people that don't know.
D Smoke, an artist out of Cali, Inglewood specifically, who won the competition on Netflix, which was a dope show. Rhythm and Flow, I believe it was. It was Rhythm him and Flow, got shout out my other man's on there too. Flawless Real Talk, dope artist as well too. Yeah. D Smoke won that competition, which is really how he got known in the industry and everything. You already know Sir. Sir was an R&B artist who's dope as well too. Unfortunately, their mother passed away. She had a car accident earlier this year. You know what I'm saying, on her way to church. Unfortunately, right? It's like when you think about when you think about the optics, sometimes there could be a lot of misplaced anger and how it occurs. And you know, just want to send love, man, because I rock with their music and you know, they lost their mom. That's I can't imagine. That's all I'll say. I can't imagine. And shout out to y'all. If anybody in their circle or if y'all happen to see it, you know what I'm saying, we want to send love to y'all. You know, healing to the family. And you know, keeping y'all in prayers and uplifted, you know. Taylor Swift?
Taylor.
You want to talk about the Swifties?
About the Swifties?
Yeah. Want to talk about Taylor Swift? What she got going on?
You can crack it off.
You don't know Taylor?
I know Taylor. Of course I know Taylor. I know what's going on.
Okay. All right. So with Taylor Swift, she's doing the Eras tour right now. ERAS tour, right? She was in Vienna and Austria, right? Mm-hmm. The concert got canceled. You want to tell them why the shows got canceled?
ISIS, they was trying.
Crazy.
They was plotting.
Deep, can I say it? I can say Islamic, right? I said it already. Deep Islamic State. And you know, they had
can I say it?
They had 3 people that were arrested, man. All teenagers. The oldest being 19.
19.
Who they showed a heavy presence online, pledging to the Deep Islamic State. And I gotta say Deep Islamic State, so that way, you guys don't think I'm frowning upon anyone that's of the faith of Islam. That's not what I'm doing.
Never that.
You know, because shout out to y'all, right? We're talking about the people that are of the deep state that are extremists and believe that in order to see Allah, they have to commit certain activities, which I'm sure, which I know that's anyone that practices Islam for sure does not agree with that. So their whole game plan, man, was to leave a trail of
innocent.
Trail of. I'm trying to find the words because I don't feel like editing too much some of the stuff of what they said that they were trying to do.
Yeah, they were just trying to hurt people.
Yeah,
that's it. They just want to hurt as much people as they can.
And a Taylor Swift concert though, bro.
But you got they always hitting the concerts. Remember they hit the Ariana Grande.
Oh man,
like this is in Manchester. That's what they do. They try to get to where there's a lot of people. Yeah, they can hurt as much of them as they want.
Yeah, teenagers,
it's
man. Teenagers carrying that out online, getting influenced by people that don't mean any good at all. So just hurt mass people I just want to go have fun. For a belief, though. For a belief, something they believe in.
Yeah, I just want to hurt people that's just trying to have some fun.
And it's like, it hasn't been, unfortunately, man, with Taylor Swift. Like, look, she's the biggest artist in the world, right? We can say that?
Yeah, for sure.
Taylor Swift is the biggest artist in the world, right? Shout out to you. But the last 2 weeks of news cycle surrounding her name has not been positive. Unfortunately, the week before that in UK, your scene, there was a stabbing attack at a dance class that left 3 kids not here anymore, man. And I want to be respectful because they are kids. So it was what we had? We had a 6-year-old by the name of BB King, a 7-year-old of the name of LC Dot, and then we had a 9-year-old of Alice Aguiar. And I want to say their names because I don't want to just say kids. You know, they didn't even get to start their life. And what occurred was a 17-year-old boy, a teenager again, on purpose, of course, went and attacked the dance class. And it left them not being here, left 2 adults critically wounded who were trying to defend them. And it leaves their families and people like us at a loss for words to like even try to comprehend what occurred, man.
Yeah, I don't even know how to comprehend that.
And the one thing I think about, which I don't need to think about this to have empathy around it, but I do think about my kids. What if somebody took their choice to live away from them? That's essentially what occurred, man. And it's like those ages, and again, you know, I had to say their names because I don't want it to just be 3 kids. Like, you know, they were, and the 17-year-old, I can't even say what he might have been thinking, wasn't thinking, or whatever.
This goes all the way back to what we spoke about.
Right, the mental capacity, right, like not being developed fully, environment. What is he taking in?
That's why I just be feeling like motherfuckers know what they doing, bro. Especially you stabbing somebody, bro. You know what you're doing. Like,
yeah, man. It's crazy. And it's like, and I was reading the stat where I believe at the end of 2023, 30% of the deaths, I think it was 30% of the deaths that occurred in UK were by stabbing attacks. Man, they have a real problem. Excellent. And because they make their firearms so expensive, right? That's how they kind of have their GUN control, because I know if you say that triggers something, right? That's how they kind of got that under control. What do you do about stabbing attacks, man? Harsher sentences? Like, what do you do? Because I just, like, it's like how many times, and again, I know sometimes people just like jump and they try to put out the fire, but no, man, when something like this happens, you got to ask right away, okay, what are we doing to make sure something like this never happens again to kids enjoying a dance class? And the reason why I say Taylor Swift is because it was a dance class, I believe, that was themed around Taylor Swift songs. And she has nothing to do with that. But unfortunately, in this age of tabloids and media and getting clicks and views, you attach her name to that so that way you could get traction on that news station, man. But again, I want to say RIP to them, man. Love to the families. And yeah, like I'm going to jail. Something like that happened. I'll leave it at that. There's no way. Listen, And I hope that they find some sort of way to be able to deal with this. Because for them, life has to go on.
You know, it's a whole, right now, I ain't really do too much homework on it because I wasn't even going to get into it, but it's a whole, right now, it's a whole race riots going on in UK. Like, it's a whole race, and I'm about to go
like,
out
you mean
there,
with, like with us and white people?
Like, yeah, white people.
And black people?
Yeah, like they just,
wow.
trying to, like, they attacking, they on bullshit if you ain't white. And certain, not in London though, but I don't think it's in London. That was
Stouter or something like that, Stroud or something like that, where it occurred, a small village.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's a lot going on out there.
You think it has something to do with that, possibly?
Nah, I don't think so. I think it's just race riots going on out there right now.
Wow, we're going to have to talk about that next time.
Yeah, I was going to send it to you this week, but I was like...
Oh, we'll talk about it next time for sure, so we can make sure we get into that, because that's crazy. That's something that's definitely noteworthy, man.
Yeah, it's a lot going on, man.
Well, so now we could, I know you really probably didn't want to talk about this, but I'm sorry, man. We got to talk about my girl Candace Owens and Kanye West.
Kanye West.
We got to talk about sorry. Yay. Let me make sure I say it right. They dropped the interview that was recorded 2 years ago. The reason why they just dropped it is because during the time when Kanye West wanted Candace to interview, or wish she wanted to interview Kanye, she was on the Daily Wire, and they told her absolutely not. So Ye pulled up to the crib. Did about an hour-long interview, and boy, there was a lot of stuff in there, man.
Yeah, it was a good interview.
What you get from that?
I mean, Kanye be talking some facts sometimes. Like,
talk about it, bro.
He definitely be saying.
Don't worry. You say something crazy, I could take it out in post. So speak your mind. You
whatever I say, I stand on whatever I say, and I mean I say.
There we go.
But nah, Kanye just was talking some. I mean,
did he look insane to you during that interview?
Nah, he looked
very competent.
Yeah,
right?
He looked like he just looked like I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to his look. I was really just listening.
No, but you
to
could
what
hear
he was saying.
I was driving, so I could hear how he was talking to know that he wasn't erratic or anything.
Yeah, like he was like in a calm space.
Yeah,
and like,
felt safe. Right, safe space.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I like certain stuff he was saying in there, just about I like one of the parts that got me the most when he was talking about the girl, like just talking about like he was saying basically about like, say if a girl like got touched.
Yeah.
By
her experience.
Exactly. Like, so her experience.
How that would shape her thought process towards men.
Right.
Which trust me, that's obviously, you don't need to tell people that's a real thing, but I've had very intimate conversations, unfortunately, with some
people that have been
in that position. And I'm telling you, it's like, bro, it doesn't matter how good you treat them. That is their mindset.
Yeah.
And he used that example to talk about his experience in the music industry with a certain group.
Yeah.
We'll say that.
That's why when I was just stuttering and everything, I was trying to make sure I worded this right so we don't get no trouble.
We'll use group when we refer to that.
I know what group he's talking about.
And I mean, he's not wrong about that, yo. If every time I go to do something, there's a particular type of person or people that gets in my way and stops me from doing it just because they can, I'm gonna have disdain for that group or dislike for that group.
Right.
At the end of the day. So, and if that is anti anything, then people must not know how it feels to have people just stop your progress because they can. Yeah. That's essentially what he was alluding to.
Right.
To have people manipulate you, control your life because they are able to, because they're in certain positions. Right? That's like the same thing when the boss doesn't allow ladies to get promotions unless he's taking them out on dates or whatever, right? He's abusing his power, his position of power. You know, so that's really what he said a whole lot of, and I feel like we would have to do like a whole separate breakdown. But what I wanted to ask you is, why do you think people don't like, I mean, first of all, do you rock with Candace at all? Why you don't rock with Candace, man?
Not really.
Why not?
Too much. I feel like she a coon.
All right, so I gotta bleep that, man. Go ahead. So,
you ain't gotta bleep. What you gotta bleep that for?
Cause, man, explain that to me. Why you feel like she is?
Just her actions, certain stuff she do, certain stuff she say.
Okay.
Like
if you can, is there any
the George Floyd?
Okay.
That's one.
She told about him being on what did they say? Fentanyl
and all that. Like They trying to take. That's one of the things I didn't really agree with Kanye about.
Yeah. That part I definitely did not agree with Kanye on that part.
Boy had his foot in boy neck the whole time.
Yeah,
they trying to make it seem like he died from fentanyl. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy work.
That's crazy to me. Like, and we all seen what happened to this guy.
Yeah,
like,
we was all home on.
We watched him beg. Like, bro, he begging for his life, bro. Like. It's just little stuff she say, little clips I see, because I'm not too in tune with her, but it's the clips I see, and when I see it, I feel like she's not really for black people.
I'm gonna tell you this, right? This is when I look at Candace, right? She is the definition of a traditional black woman with Christian values, not out there for the streets, take care of the family, and she is against everything that is the opposite of that. That's what I get. Because a lot of her takes is on what she would call, her words, like the foolery of how our women sometimes carry themselves out there for everybody to see.
See, I don't see them takes. I see some.
See,
what was the last thing? See, I watched interviews of her too, though. But what was the last thing she just spoke about? I'm trying to remember the most recent thing.
I don't remember the last thing.
Most recent thing, and it turned me off. Then I was just like. Yeah, what did she say? I can't even remember. Because I didn't even want to talk about her for real. But
we hitting on now.
Damn, what was it? I can't even remember.
So
last thing I seen with her.
Let me ask you, right? Let me see if you recollect your thoughts. I'm gonna ask you a question though, right? Because you say you feel like she's not really for black people. So she's married to a white man. Do you feel like that adds to the view from black people of her not being for black people?
No. I mean, I don't know. This is my opinion. Mm-hmm. That don't mean nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, to me, I can only speak for me.
Right.
But nah, that's not. I feel like that might be why some of her beliefs is what it is.
Okay.
Because she dealt with a white man in a racist country that we in. Because this country's definitely.
Oh, you gonna set them on fire.
Yeah.
By telling the truth.
Yeah, this is what it is. Like, it is what it is. It might not be for some people, but with certain places where you from and where you been, it should definitely.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's upside down. The country still.
Yeah, it's definitely.
It's just like so that's another point he was saying too, like how you can how you could talk about anybody else doing anything to you, but once you talk about that group doing something to you, it's you're mentally ill, you're unstable, right? Or you're anti. Yeah. And bro, the question that he posed, bro, I think it's a great question, right? When you ask, like, just knowing where you're from, right? If somebody said where you're from, where would you say you're from? Where?
I'm from the Bronx.
Capo, where you from? From the Bronx? What's your ethnicity, though? Okay, so where would you say you're from? Where were you born? You were born here? Where's your parents born? DR. Okay. So you see, right? And correct me if I'm wrong, Capo. He's off camera. That's our engineer. Capo could trace his roots back to DR. That's the beginning. You say you're from the Bronx, right? But where are your parents from?
The Bronx.
Where their parents from?
Anagata.
Huh?
Well, it's different places.
That's all right.
Chicago.
Okay.
Anagata.
But you see how every time I ask you just, it's within the state of United States.
Yeah.
Right? So to the point of when Kanye was saying, he's like, yo, how can I be anti when I'm asking, aren't we the original? And I don't want to say it because I don't want this getting flagged. If y'all seen the interview, y'all know what he's talking about, right? Because he said, yo, based on the Bible, this place in Egypt, right, which is in Africa, that's where these people are from. Mm-hmm. So are we not the darker version of that group? If that's where our roots come from? Because guess what? The answers you have from where you're from will be the same answers I have. I could trace all the way back to just the South. But then where after that? So to his point right there, I think there's a lot of what they would call African-American or black people that are still like, yo, where am I from? Am I straight? Yeah, I'm American. Clearly, I'm American. I'm not, right? You're American. But where are the roots from? And I think a lot of times for people like him that might put him up in the uproar or might seem like he's going crazy is because he, like most of us, is seeking truth about his origin. Mm-hmm. And if to ask that question, if asking that question scares people away or makes them angry or says that you hate a group, that means you're asking the right questions. You disagree? Got anything?
No, I agree with what you're saying.
You know what I mean? So it's like, so again, man, I'm mad that we gotta say that group, but I just really don't want people to think that we're not even saying anything disparaging or negative, but you don't want it to be taken.
I feel like,
you know what I'm saying?
We ain't saying nothing. We just giving our opinion on what he was talking about.
Yeah, and I thought he had a lot of insight on why he did what he did, and he got the chance to actually explain some of his meanings. Like when he said DEF CON, he was talking about on those people that did him wrong.
Yeah.
He wasn't, of course he was, right? How could he be talking about the entire group?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's how clicks and stuff work, man. TMZ and all them news outlets, they get a hold of it, and boom, you out of here.
Well, sometimes some people really do be having hate for the whole thing. So he probably just saying that to try to clean it up.
You think so?
No, I'm not saying that for him.
Because he said, how can I when I believe I'm that? He believes he's that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What else you got? You got anything else for us?
So he believe he Jesus.
Oh man, I'll leave that alone.
He believe he Jesus.
Yeah, he want to do a God cast.
That's what he said. God cast.
There's only one Jesus, and he ain't here right now. So, you know what I'm saying? Right now. What else you got? That's it, man. We good for that? Or you got anything else that you felt like we should have covered?
You ain't saying nothing about the Drizzy.
Oh, go ahead. Take it away, brother.
My twin.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
They call me the Drake stan on YouTube. They say I'm a Drake stan. I don't even really I'm not the greatest fan of Drake anymore since he started the fingernail thing.
What's that?
The fingernail ting them. Yeah, I ain't a big fan of men doing that. But yeah, he dropped some music. He dropped 100 gigs.
100 gigs. Where he dropped it at though? I think that's important too.
That's what it's the uproar about. But he dropped it. He leaked it. So like he leaked it. He leaked it. I know why he leaked it.
On the Finsta.
Now I'm gonna tell you why he leaked it.
All right.
Cause he just throwing shit out there to see if
it stick.
With. Yeah,
spaghetti on the wall.
Nigga like he doing this.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Then he put it out. Now it's out though. It's out officially now.
Mm-hmm. So but why is it out officially now?
Because of UMG.
UMG, bro. They gave him a copyright strike, bro.
Yeah, they ain't playing UMG copyright everything.
How you? I thought Lucian was like his stepfather.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, like I'm surprised that Drake even caught one of those.
How you? And I want to say this respectfully, but how's your prize pony catch a strike, bro? Yeah. He got a $400 million deal, right? So, man, I think Kendrick should have made Drop and Give Me 50 actually, because you got a $400 million deal, which is amazing, good for you, right? But they own everything: his likeness, all his interviews, any intellectual property. And they said, hold on, you not getting ready to put this out, merch,
all that.
Even with the Nike thing that he's doing now too, they own a piece of that, right? Anything he does. So he got that's a 360, right? A real 360 deal. Everything that comes in goes out to them.
Yeah, he got his bag already. The rest of that, everything else is for us,
bro. Which is why. And remember, shout out to Joe Budden, yo, because he be knowing. I'll be trying to stay away from watching his podcast before we talk about anything, because I never want to have my views swayed. Yeah. But a long time ago, you remember when he was talking about, yo, why is Drake doing all these shows?
Yeah.
Because he got to get that. That's his bag, yo.
That's his bag. I just went to the Drake show, too. I mean, not just, but.
Yeah, the one that was a few months ago. Yeah. Because everything that he do that's intellectual property, UMG owns. The merch, all that. So the show, he really get his money. Right. I mean, of course, from $400 million, he's getting his money.
Yeah, he got it.
He got it. But then now everything after that is like UMG. And it's funny because when you think about his angle for the rap beef was like, yo, you like topping him is taking your bread. Yeah. Bro, you just got a strike from UMG for dropping music on. And first of all, you had a Finsta that you had for a long time. He got like 200,000 followers when they first found it, something like that, right?
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, he I just feel like he dropped that shit to see if people won't like it.
How you think the reaction was? Mixed?
I feel like people. I mean, some people like, look,
blue, red, green.
There you go again. Going to Atlanta. That's what some people think.
Again, another thing. Yeah, 21, Lotto, Young Thug, Lotto.
All the features is Atlanta.
Big Lotto. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
So I don't think you think he did himself any favors with that?
Yeah, I think so though.
Okay.
Because he killed that shit. That shit was fire. Yeah. That shit was fire. I reacted to it like Sunday.
Make sure y'all check that out.
Yeah, because I wasn't even. I'm not gonna say I wasn't going to, but I wasn't even thinking about it because I'm like, it's leaked. It ain't like I don't be like releasing, even like reacting to like leaked shit. So I mean like leaked stuff. So I'm like, but they like, oh nah, you gotta hear it. So when I heard it, I'm just like, damn, that's the people. Because a lot of people forgot. Like people had like Kendrick definitely bodied him. That little rap beef. He
heard this. Yeah. He put a chink in the armor for sure.
Yeah. So, but people just felt like I don't know. People must have acted like Drake can't rap no more.
Oh, but you know what's crazy? You know what day he dropped it on, right?
What day?
August 8th.
What day is that?
The reason why that's important, if you pay attention to everything, like Twitter, you go in the rabbit hole, you think about the Not Like Us video, Kendrick wore a jacket that's at 8824, which it didn't even have anything to do with the album release, but that tells you that Drake is no different from none of us. He's paying attention, so he thought he stepped on it, which he didn't.
Yeah. If Kendrick would have dropped, though.
If Kendrick would have dropped, it wouldn't matter. He can't step on that. He can't step on that.
Niggas is going to listen to Kendrick right now.
Right. So we gonna see, man. It was called 100 gigs, but it was like really 3 songs, and the rest of it was like footage and showing him laying down tracks for people and stuff. You know, just showing him working, man. So
shout out to Drizzy.
Yeah, it is what it is, man.
We don't hate you, Drizzy.
Nah, I don't hate you, bro. I just think that you lost the battle. That's it.
Yeah, he just lost badly.
I don't like the current music that you putting out. That's not my bag from you, but. I can't.
Yeah, like did you hear the Wagwan Delilah yet?
No, I don't like that. I hate that song, bro. Why would you mess up a perfectly good song, man? Like leave that alone. Like and you did it, and that's my thing, bro. Again, when Kendrick talk about you being a vulture, that guy that did it is a parody guy. Why would you do a song with him, bro?
He probably wanted Drake to do it.
Come on, yeah. But then
that's the oop because I never heard a dude.
But that's
a oop for dude. That's why I like Drake because Drake give everybody like an alley hoop. Yeah, I never heard a dude.
But you seen people miss some oops in the game, right? You throw them an alley, they oop it and they miss it.
But it ain't that much misses with Drake.
But
it ain't that much of a miss. We talking about it right now. It got millions of views. It ain't really a miss. He came up off it.
And
if he would have dropped it by himself, it wouldn't do half of that. We wouldn't be talking about it.
What did people say about it though, man? They should have left the song alone. Even Camila Cabello, he did the 2 songs with her. Those didn't hit like they were supposed to.
Nah, they ain't hit right.
Right.
It's just bad timing. They would have hit right if it wasn't right now.
Bad timing, bro.
It was bad timing for her. She should have released that shit later.
Bad timing, man. Bad timing, bro.
Drake usually don't miss with his alleys.
I'll see, man. I got to wait till the next project to sign. We'll see, because, look, I'm not going to lie. These days, I don't look forward to an album because he just hasn't put together a full body of work that I enjoyed in a couple of years.
Yeah, I ain't really listened to him since, like I told you before, even. He did that. I ain't listened to the 21 album. I ain't listened to a few of his songs.
Dude cut him off because he painted his fingernails.
Yeah, bro. That's not cool, bro. And for real, bro, that shit is not cool, bro. For men, bro. We got boys, bro.
It's something.
We got boys, bro.
It's something. I'll leave it there.
I ain't leaving it there. We got boys, bro.
Something.
We got boys and all that, and they looking up to them.
No.
This is a different time from when we was kids to now to these kids.
My son
these kids is looking up. My son, I love music. My life is damn near around music. So my son, hold on a second. Yeah. My son listen to music all day. And it's easily to get influenced when you got a phone and you just stuck to your phone. So they seeing this and they thinking this is cool. This shit ain't cool, bro.
Nah.
That's female activity,
but
bro.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you. You know
that shit ain't cool, bro.
You know,
like
what my son play, bro? Especially, I was in the kitchen one time. I heard Not Like Us playing. Mm-hmm. He put that on. I said, "Oh, you did that?" He said, "Yeah, I like this song."
Yeah, my
son he plays certain songs. To play his music, and of course, I'm watching because of certain content and stuff like that, making sure stuff is edited. And yeah, you're right. That's not what I want for my son because I don't do that. So I don't want him to emulate something that I don't do.
Exactly. And it's just it's there and there's so much people doing it.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, it's some hidden agenda to it. Because, NBA YoungBoy, all these dudes just doing that, bro. Like, come on, bro. You thugged out. You so thugged out, bro. You so thugged out. You thugging. And you paying your nails. Like, bro, come on, bro. Grew up in the hood my whole life.
I would say I don't know what that's about, but I know exactly what's that about.
I know what it's about. That's what I'm saying.
I know exactly what's that
about.
But
the kids don't know.
Right.
And the kids thinking this is what they really doing.
Yeah.
And this is not really their life. Nah. They ain't even with that.
They don't even control it.
You heard, I ain't gonna lie, I was watching, like we said about Vlad. Shout out to Vlad. I was watching Vlad and Boozy. And Boozy said the realest shit.
You talking about what's name's son?
Nah, not even with his son. He just said some shit recently. I'm gonna say the clip. He was like, yeah, these like about people wearing that. He was like, if that's what y'all on, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna just say the clip.
I'll say this though,
because it's too mad. I ain't gonna go crazy on it.
But what I will say, because I could know where you're trying to go.
He went crazy. If that's what you want,
then do that. Do that.
Yeah.
Which is like we said last pod. We said that's fine. Be who you are.
Yeah. If that's who you are, then be
who you are. But don't be a puppet to influence the innocent minds to have them do something that they know nothing about.
Right.
But if that is your lifestyle, I'm okay with that. Be about that.
Yeah, nah, I'm not. Hey, I'm
that's
not
what you said. I know that's what you're saying because you like, yo, they're not even about that.
I ain't judging you. I'm just saying, man, it's easy to influence younger kids who don't know much better.
We spent this whole pod talking about how a 17-year-old mind is not even developed. Our kids is 5 and below.
Right.
So they influence heavily.
Right.
So man. Again, no issue at all. Be who you are. Just don't be a puppet to influence, like, you know what I'm saying? Because again, whether if you like it or not, you are a role model, you're an influencer, and that's what your record labels know.
You seen when Uzi was performing, he had all that red on, he had the purse on, he was
let's leave it alone.
No, we ain't gotta leave what we leaving it for. This is all opinions. Because
there's nothing.
I just want to see your opinion on there. Did you see that?
My opinion is that's not.
You can't run away from. You can't run away from every question.
That's not a straight man.
That's what your opinion is.
that was doing that, yeah. And to just be who you are, bro. Don't be like this is what a man wears. A man don't.
I don't feel like and I don't even feel like he not straight. I feel like that's just what they pushing for him, and he's just going with it to get that, to stay relevant, stay lit. I don't feel like he that.
Again, though, I don't even. Yeah, that's the thing, bro.
I don't feel like he that. I feel like they pushing an agenda on him, and this is listen. You got to do this, and you got to do that, and that was crazy, and kids love him.
Yeah,
this is just my thing. Yeah. Kids love Little Uzi Vert, NBA YoungBoy, Little Yachty,
Drake. They still love
Drake.
Yeah,
like, and all of them is doing the same thing.
Yeah,
they all doing this.
Bro, we could talk about this next episode too, but just like you got the dude from Duke that just got into the league that's on the Sixers, that's a whole nother. We're gonna have to leave that because we gonna need a whole nother hour to talk about that, man. What you want to leave the people with, Squeeze?
Follow the Kick, man. Patreon, Kick, YouTube. Shout out to my people.
Yeah, shout out to Squeeze Gang again. Listen, man, don't forget to like, comment, share. Subscribe, you know what I mean? We appreciate everyone that subscribed so far. Make sure you share it with a friend that shares it with a friend and tell them to share it with another friend.
Right.
But until next time, man, it's all opinion, very little facts. We out of here.
Squeeze.